Yes, we are. We're going to do the blind man's challenge because we are already at what 21 and 0. So let's see if we can make it a little higher than that. Welcome again, Vegas. Appreciate you. I can't play with those. Give it the next one. All right, here we go. Shut this out real fast.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best
you
in
can
the
do whichever
business.
one
Two
you
guys
want.
that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He will lead this one off today.
Mike Yastrzemski.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Good luck to this dude. He is here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
What is up,
as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
I don't know. Shit. I don't remember who I played with
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Junior, what's good, dude? What's good? Oh, I need to know. Was those tacos from Taco Bell?
Off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on.
Did you have the floating toilet?
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left
Bye-bye.
field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly.
Yeah, I know where you at. Dragon Films, if you're going to tell him that I'm live, then he should already know. Can't play both fields, my friend. If you're going to be here, be here. If you're going to be there, then be there.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex
Saves the nonsense.
To right field and absolutely
that's home run number 2.
Hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A 1 pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, the first time I would have bought him. The first time getting sitting up there.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This is driven to
Goodbye.
right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the
I
second
am
it left
killing
the
these
bat.
clowns
It was
already.
anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
4 runs here in this half inning. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Welsh, welcome back, my friend.
Here it comes, 0-2. Left side. Scooped up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan
Johnny's really
has
good
to
with
say
banners and doing details on people's
Ladies and
stuff,
gentlemen,
man.
the Giants have elected to
All right,
challenge the
one last
previous
look
play.
at it here. The question
there.
is
That's good.
there enough
I'm in
evidence
there.
to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe.
Safe,
So
yeah,
the
of
call
course,
is
of
overturned.
course.
Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later
Upon
in the
video
game if
review,
needed.
The call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. Fouled away. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a line drive. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing
my
and a
ass.
miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he
He
dives
caught
to
it.
make a
He
spectacular
lucky
catch.
off that was,
What a
man.
play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug
That was a
burn or
good
2
play.
after that one as we get another look at it here. More from Toronto in just a moment. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Gosman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes,
Dude,
he
I'm
can
telling
be
you,
awfully
man,
tough to
I
hit.
can get you
Comes set. Here's the
down here.
nothing pitch. Tommy Pham is into
like
start
those
things
collector
off here as he
wrestlers, dude.
looks
I
at a
can get
cold
them. I
strike.
can get
It's
them.
0-1.
Like this dude right now at the comic
And a
shop has
check
a whole
swing here as
flock.
he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled
I
strike
know I'm gonna
2.
get
And the pitch.
probably Mr.
And
Perfect.
here's a slider, strike
Stone
3
Cold.
called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Bye bye.
Now here it comes.
Batting second.
Manny Machado
baseman.
is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an
Yeah, that's
effort
what
to
started
keep
with
him
me
from
was
getting
beer caps,
extended, do you
and
think?
then
Yeah, I think
I
that's
just
the
like
idea,
kept
Matt. But he might spin the
drinking.
win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
I don't drink no
Skied
more
into
now, but
straightaway right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there, and that's the second out.
I'm out of there. We getting them out of here. 1, 2, 3. You can't see me.
The second
From the
baseman.
stretch, Jake Cronenworth is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Duggar's there for it. And that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Now to bat, Kevin Gossman.
Leading off for San Francisco, the pitcher, Kevin.
And now the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
No one on with one down, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Better swing better.
Yanked on the ground down the line.
That dude there, man.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. The bases are empty.
Yeah, love to you too, Johnny, man. Stay safe, be good. Just, relax and have a good day at work tomorrow, bud.
First offering. A bouncer to the left side. Machado is there.
So let the dead bugs by. Oh, you got to think for holograms?
Pitches,
you like hologram cars and like hologram comic books and stuff like that.
Now at the plate is Fernando Tatis Jr. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
I recommend, if you do Pokemon, Shiny Face are pretty good. They needed that. If you're looking for, like, you can get stickers anywhere, dude. You can get hologram stickers anywhere. You can go for a sticker. Just leave the stickers and you'll see a whole bunch.
As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Now, comments. I have some holographic ones with the holographic cards on the corner, but look at him dancing like a ding dong.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Jarek Saad.
Johnny, man, I really appreciate that, my man. Even if I go down to 0 subs, I still got you, my man.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Some, actually.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
But I end up buying a whole set
from particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on
batters. It was only selling for like
swinging strike 3. Jurickson Profar becomes out number 2 this inning. Will Myers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tapper up the line. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
If he sells, I would recommend for you to grab those. Those are really badass.
I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Yeah, I was worried about my man.
Now the first pitch.
Because he usually be on, you know what I'm saying? He'd be on there on the screen.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I would have swung that a little earlier. Just a tad later, would have went out of here.
High and deep down the left field line. Stays alive, still 0-2.
You know, if
slicing foul.
And yeah, if you get those, like if they're still in good condition,
and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen.
And if they're still in good condition, dude, just polish them up a little bit, set them up on the corner. You know, you start doing YouTube or whatever.
Home run for Evan
yeah, nice
Longoria,
background to
and
those.
it's now a 6-1 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on it.
Swung on, and this one's driven
in
the air
one?
as well to deep right field. Gone. Back to back.
Yeah, I was like,
back-to-back
man,
pitches.
where'd he go?
A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
Adios,
His
adios.
second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
No balls and 1 strike.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's fouled away.
They put him in the game because I was feeling
fastball early and often.
Grounded to third. Taken in by Machado. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready now is Steven Duggar. First offering, pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 7 and the Padres 1.
That sounds good. My wife loves that. Would be Victor Caratini.
And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
1-1 pitch is a splitter called strike 2. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Splitter. 2-2.
Kind of the side that's good.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Dinelson Lamet. First pitch of the AB now. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Damn, that's a bunch of stuff.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one
here.
fly, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're down 7-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. This pitch is popped up. Machado has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You'd be in a sugar coma. All that.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
The two-bagger. I thought you said two-bagger.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Swing and a liner.
Oh, my God.
This is foul for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, I thought I heard that.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of
Gotta play me
distance.
like that.
Gone.
Yeah. Nobody expects a strawberry.
A 2-run shot for Buster Posey. His
Right?
second of the game as
Kinda
they've
weird,
widened
ain't it?
this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like...
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat.
Hey, Mario Sonic, how you doing, man? Welcome.
Didn't quite have
Hope you're
enough,
blessed, man.
so he has to be content with a double.
At the plate,
Ooh, I
Evan
hit the
Longoria.
picture
Well,
with it.
right back at him, and it hit him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So now into the box is Brandon Crawford. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise.
And here's a fly ball. Well hit. Myers going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad you had a good
Well,
night.
talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
That's a hat trick.
The Bill Christmas, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 74, Nabil Christmas.
He had the day off, I think.
Into the box, Donovan
Yeah, I
Solano.
remember that.
He grounds it sharply to third.
Can't say that wasn't
Machado
fucking
has it.
funny.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball
He hit
on
it
one
right on his
pitch, and
ankle.
the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Come on here, y'all.
Still 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Come on here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
Lord.
The batter, number
Digging
9.
in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Flores on the slide. How about that? So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's going to get another home run, but he's not.
And the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Duggar giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail by double digits, 11-2. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Wilmer Flores.
And that one yanked just foul. Again, another foul ball.
Did you fall asleep watching my video of Mario Sonic?
The next 0-2. This one's down to third. Machado is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
So stepping in is Steven Duggar. He flew out in his last AB. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Chris Matt, a Colombian-born ball player. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Yeah, I bet.
And now a pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Really?
He pulls this one into right. Myers is there, 2 down.
Did you change something?
Now back. The pitcher, Kevin.
Next, here is Kevin
told me to
Gossman.
set it
He's
this way, I
0 for 2 in
remember.
the ballgame so far. And now the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it. On with it. The first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1,
I don't
2,
care.
3.
That's good for him.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
That doesn't bother me any.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Heading after it is Dickerson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder.
So with 1 gone in the inning, here's Jurickson Profar. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Flores has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Will Myers. He's set and the pitch.
Myers.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-1 the count. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball, you can tell.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Buster Posey stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive set down toward the gap. And it's gone.
I guess.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on.
I don't think I'm going to get it.
Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those, D-Roll, where they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That A spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
What are you doing?
A solo shot for Evan Longoria.
All right.
His 2nd home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Did I hit you?
If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach ask if you're available. That's when you tell them, no, I can't pitch.
Upstairs, we do a lot of banging. I got some soda cans.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. Hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Next up, Wilmer Flores. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. High in the air out to center field.
Yeah, I'm going home.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now at
the
plate here is Victor Caratini. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate. Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Well, I thought it was the dog, so now you see it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes 3rd on the flyout. Next to stand in is Manny Machado. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush.
Damn, I gained some points there.
Will score as well.
Not paying attention.
Longoria's got it, and he is in at 3rd with a 2-run triple.
The batter, number 9.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Popped him up. Longoria is there.
This is an easy decision for him to try for 3rd because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
The 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Duggar giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Austin Adams comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is
all right. One last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe?
Yeah,
I think he did beat the throw.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. Right side, but it's well foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now. Buster Posey steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company as he puts it on the ground to third. He's right there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Giants leave 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Center fielder.
Digging in next, Jurickson Profar. He bounced out last time up. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Will.
Stepping up is Will Myers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
I don't know what the heck's happening. All right,
first offering.
Sorry.
Fouled away.
He's all doing the yoga.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. In the air to straightaway center field. Duggar's there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Padres down in order. And as you can see, digging in will be Alex Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Oh, he's so lucky.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Loud contact for Longoria, and a ball carrying well to left field. Pham is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Brandon Crawford digging in next. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is
what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Duggar's there for it. 1 out. Brian O'Grady will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on its way as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's another 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Tim Hill. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Next to hit, Wilmer Flores. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. And in steps Manny Machado, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least
I figured there wasn't going to be
any
more
chances
money
as a professional.
In now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Now a ball lined to the left side. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now from the stretch.
Now batting. Nope. The center fielder, Garrett Road ball.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Giants put up a 4 spot in the W.
You want to play one, Junior, or are you out? Yes. Oh, good. You put your breath bone. Good, the food is good. Good old country food. A rated game? What does that mean, a rated game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like that. No problem, my friend. Put your brother on, dude. Do whatever you want.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a power right-hander that can get it up there, too. Mid-90s, and greatness.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot.
You
have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Blackman is there to put it away for out number 1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch is popped up. Crone is there, 2 down. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays tack on. Ready now is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rockies, the left fielder.
Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Margot's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 1.
1 out, base is empty, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Ball 1. Fouled away. Fouled off. Glasnow utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great
I can only play
velocity.
2 tonight because it's already
And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this is fouled at the plate.
I might just start the whole unboxing thing.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Play video games or something.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Ranging back is Tapia on the warning track. He makes the
Hope you're
catch.
blessed, man. I'm doing good. How are you, man? I'd like to see you all right.
So next to hit is
How's that
Francisco
diamond going for
Mejia.
you?
Previous history with German Marquez. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run and 2 quick outs here in the second. So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chopped toward the second baseman.
Oh, he missed the whole thing.
And that's through for a hit.
He tried to do things.
To the plate now, Taylor Walls. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
He's gonna have some fire. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. You're gonna start playing this game.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. He's set. Here it comes. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. C.J. Cron becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Here's Charlie Blackman now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Rosarena will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. First offering. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he misses there, 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90%.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Tyler Glasnow, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next will be Randy Arozarena.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
2 down, no one on base, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Hard hit towards center. Hampson is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 out. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch of the AB on its way. Number 3 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting ninth.
He's set and the
pitcher.
pitch. Herman Marquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down. Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hampson comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter,
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And right into the shift. McMahon fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now.
Get it out.
In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Raimel Tapia becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Garrett Hampson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Here's Ryan McMahon now, and it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3, go. And now in the box, Francisco Mejia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tapia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next, it'll be Taylor Walls. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I don't like man niggas. I like
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder,
Here's Randy Arozarena. Popped him up. Number 3 moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Joey Wendell digs in now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning.
Haters.
Rays will settle for just the 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. C.J. Cron is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Due to 6
No
something.
runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame
He's
for the
tall
Rockies thus far.
All different.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick
Oh,
outs.
yes, he's
been
doing like
very
a mod.
economical with his pitches.
And the second baseman is there to
Make
make the
your
play,
own
and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That was a great job of
Like
driving that
tobacco
ball,
type.
extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Brendan Lau, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 13.
One hitter quitter, huh?
Standing in now, Manuel Margot. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, the center.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. And that one yanked just foul. Sheffield, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. High and deep to straightaway right. Blackmon going back, To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hampson will get there, and he puts it away to bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going. Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Liner towards second. And there's one down now. So the next to bat will be number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Jonathan Daza gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Chichi Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate now is Tyler Glasnow. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Blackman's after it. He's there and records the first out. Randy Arozarena stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Arozarena leads off first with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Raimel Tapia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He grounded out last time up. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Next Sunday.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
It won't be this Sunday, it'll be the following Sunday.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And I'll enter you in.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, first baseman.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for ready to begin the 8th.
If I get to 800,
the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Blackman is under it. 1 down. So here is Brandon Lau, singled in his last at-bat. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, I will get there. Slowly but surely, you get there.
Turned on down the line, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself.
Dang it.
Now in the box, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yep. Over.
To the left side, but it's
I had
well foul.
785 this morning.
The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tapia gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. And stepping in, Charlie Blackman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Josh Fuentes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Number 28, Francisco.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, here is Kevin Kiermaier. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Back in the day, wrestling back in the day used to be awesome.
High in the air out to center field.
I think I might have to go over like
And the
Randy
catch is
Savage.
made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping in next, Taylor Walls. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Skied into straightaway
so
right.
hype, you know what I'm saying?
Blackman on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
think I can get a shout out with them.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Margot's on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Matt Adams steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Oh, they're guaranteed.
Ready with the 0-1
Man.
pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
On the first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Glasnow is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
So Funko and everybody else. Thank you guys very much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you have a stay safe, stay kind, stay blessed to one another. Take care of your family and friends. And thank you for coming to the channel. And remember, this channel, what do we do, guys? We have love.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.